at this time, the book I'm giving away is, I actually can't remember it.
This is the Art of Lawyering podcast, a show all about making more money, being a badass attorney, and loving your life. The Art of Lawyering is all about becoming the best you possible. Whether you are a law firm owner, an associate attorney, or somewhere in between, this podcast is built to help you get the most out of life.
Hello, and welcome to episode 4 of the Art of Lawyering podcast. This is another one of our 5-Minute Friday episodes. I figured I would start to do these on video too, just so that you can see my bright, smiling, shiny face, and kind of mix it up again. The longer ones I'll still kind of do, if you're watching this video, sort of just on the one-shot screen. But you know, we can do because they're short and they're fun. So today's topic that I want to talk about is sort of differentiation and taking the next step and thinking about that. And this came from a different podcast that I was listening to the other day. It's called I Love Marketing. Okay, it's with Dean Jackson and Joe Polish. They do this thing called the Yellow Book run through or something, where they pick a random page of the Yellow Pages, and they talk about how they would optimize that person's business or industry to get more calls. And they happen to get to an attorney, which I thought was really great. They gave some great ideas, and I want to sort of take another step further on that to talk about some of the things that we can think about to differentiate ourselves when we're out there trying to get people to talk to us and to call us, basically. Before I get there, though, as always, I want to remind you about the weekly book giveaway. Okay, to enter in the weekly book giveaway, all you have to do is subscribe to the podcast. Okay, go to iTunes and do that, and leave me a review. Then go to theartoflawyering.com/giveaway. Enter your email in there to let me know that you've done that, and you'll be entered, giving a book away every week. I don't know what book I'm doing this week yet. Actually, honestly, at the time of this recording, still waiting for iTunes to freaking approve the podcast. So we're going to be a few weeks in already before the podcast even gets up on iTunes. So at this time, the book I'm giving away is, I actually can't remember it, but if you go to again, theartoflawyering.com/giveaway, the book that I'm giving away is up there for the week, and that'll change every week, and you'll be entered in, and you have a chance. You don't have to subscribe and leave a review once. You're in forever, basically, to that giveaway. So let's get back to the topic. So I want to talk about what Dean and Joe did was they looked at these Yellow Page ads, and they all say the same thing that they always say. You know, they say Seattle criminal lawyer, aggressive, experienced, blah blah blah, right? But the point that they made is, and one of the things that I try to stress to people is that you really need to think when you're crafting the message, even in these short little advertisements, whether it's a Yellow Pages ad or a Google ad or even your website, is to think about what is the person that's looking at the ad, where's their pain point? You know, how can you help them? And what they sort of suggested that I think was a great idea was to put in be something like bankruptcy lawyer, and then below that you could say, you know, free resource on the top things the top ways to avoid a bankruptcy attorney, for example, or the top reasons why you might want to not hire a criminal defense attorney. Go to this, call this free number, free recorded message, or go to this website for this free report, and send them there. You know, maybe those things are stupid, you're thinking, that's fine. But the idea is to just think about what do those people want, what are their questions that they have, what are their needs that they have right now, and how can you address those needs in a way that gets them to raise their hand and basically say, hey, I have a question and I want to know more, even more so than just hiring you, right? So it's not necessarily about prices or anything at this point. You want to just get them on your radar so that you can continue to talk to them. And that's what this whole opting in process is about, or calling this number, is just for them to raise their hands and say, I am someone that needs help. Because for many of us, many of the people that we help, they're not easily identifiable, right? They sort of have to raise their hand and say that they need help for us to be able to help them. Okay, so when you're crafting your message, when you are creating advertisements, even your business cards, whatever it is, think about what your ideal client wants and needs. Think about what they're afraid of at the time that they need you, and present them with that information to sort of ease those fears or help those wants and needs without by raising their hand, by whether it's an email opt-in or just calling to get the free resource or whatever it is. It could be an ebook or something like that. All right, so think about that as you're crafting your message, doing those things, and stop just putting Seattle criminal lawyer, experienced, aggressive, call now for a free consultation, okay? It's not good enough. If they could replace, let me put it this way, if you can replace your name with someone else's name and it's no different, then that's not good enough. All right, so that's it for today's episode, 5 Minute Friday. We are actually just right at about 5 minutes, so have a great weekend, have a great day, use this information, and look forward to hearing from you again. I'd love for you to go subscribe and leave a review. We also have a Facebook page, facebook.com/The Art of Lawyering. We're also on Twitter @Art of Lawyering. There's no "the" in Twitter, so on my Twitter account. So go check those places out, and look forward to hearing from you soon. Oh, if you have questions that you want to answer on this 5 Minute Friday, then that's totally cool. You can go to Twitter. You can ask me there. You can email me, chris@theartoflawyering.com. You can go ask on Facebook. You can ask anywhere. I'll basically just compile these questions and knock them out one at a time. And if they're short, I'll do 2 or 3 at a time. Okay? So, again, have a great weekend. Talk to you later.
Thanks for listening to the Art of Lawyering podcast. For more great action-packed advice and information, visit theartoflawyering.com.